MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jameson Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. And he takes strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates.
And now pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So far this season, Frazier is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Aquino is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Colin Moran, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Popped him up. Casale shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Casale.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Casale.
Line towards center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jacob Stallings is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second
stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kevin Newman becomes out number 2 this inning.
Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bauer pauses. Here's his offering. Tyon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Not close. It's 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
High and deep to right center. Polanco is there now, and he has it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Reynolds is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. On he pops it up. And this will land foul.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number
so
66.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt
In now, Kurt Casale, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Stallings. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now
back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Kevin Kramer stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Oh, that's in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Jacob Stallings is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bauer into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead. Robbie Erlin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Pirates, number 72. Robbie Erlin.
Joey Votto will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the pitch.
Votto.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lifted in the air out to left. Frazier has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into center field, line drive base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. Seared down the first baseline. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Irvin.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bell has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates 1. Eric Gonzalez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Eric Gonzalez.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in the team. In there for strike 1, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Moustakas into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. Stephen Brault is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale.
The catcher, Kurt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Bauer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up. Newman over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Tim Anderson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 5-1.
Leading up for the Pirates,
at the plate, Brian Reynolds.
the center fielder,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the first
Josh
baseman,
Bell the next to hit.
Josh.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But
Now
what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
the first baseman, number 19.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right field.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Kevin Kramer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bowman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kevin Kramer becomes out number 2 this inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Birdie will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luke Maley is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Luke
Reynolds is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Striding in, Philip Irvin.
Irvin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Right
hard
fielder.
Single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Into the seats, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Irvin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bulled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate now, Kirk Casale, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And now this is bobbled in left. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Bowman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Aquino is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam.
In now,
Frazier.
Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and one strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Cincinnati Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates.